Today is Monday, Parashat Hayei Sarah. Parashat this week, Avraham Avinu sends his servant Eliezer to find a wife for his son Yitzchak. Now, Eliezer was the assistant, the chief of staff, if you wish, for Avraham Avinu. He had all access to all the assets of Avraham. Yet, when it comes to choosing a spouse for Yitzchak Avinu, Avraham Avinu makes Eliezer swear that he will fulfill exactly what he's asking him to do, to go to the land where he came from and to bring from there a wife for Yitzchak. Well, in choosing the wife for Yitzchak, it's quite a project in the sense that it has to be the right person. So Eliezer gives a sign. He says, if when I go there and I come to this well, if I ask this girl to give me some water, just give me a little bit of water to drink, and she acts in a kind way to show chesed, loving kindness, and she serves me water, then that will be the girl that I will have, that Hashem sent for Yitzchak. But Rivka, when she comes to the well, and he asks her for a little water, she serves him. But not only does she serve him, she offers to serve also water to the camels who had come from far away. And that was a sign that this person goes beyond just doing chesed because you ask to. There is a pasuk in the Navi that says, what does Hashem ask of you? Asot mishpat, to do justice, ve'ahavat chesed, and love of chesed, love of doing acts of kindness. Not just because you ask to, or because you feel bad that somebody is in trouble and you want to help, but you have such a desire within you to help. This is what Avraham Avinu, in last week's parasha, even though he was on the third day after Brit Milah, he felt this urge to take care of guests, and that was more powerful than even his state of being somewhat sick after the Brit Milah on the third day. But he had that ahavat chesed, and that's what Eliezer saw in Rivka. Ahavat chesed, this idea that, and we find this also in Pirkei Avot. What is the most important thing? The person to have a lev tov, a good heart. In other words, to have in his heart a desire to do good for others. And that was the quality that really gave Eliezer the sign that this is the girl that should be the one to be the matriarch to get and as the wife of Yitzchak Avinu. And sure enough, he's bringing her back to Yitzchak. And we see here the first time that they notice each other. She's from far away sees a man, and that's Yitzchak. And what was that man doing? Yitzchak lasuach basadeh. He was involved in prayer. So this was the quality that represented Yitzchak Avinu, quality of prayer and devotion to Hashem. Another thing that is mentioned in passing in those psukim, as soon as she notices him, she covers herself with a scarf for tzniut, for modesty, and for modest clothing. And that again is another quality of Rivka. Imenu, she was a person of chesed and a person of tzniut, and he was a person who was devoted to Hashem. In making a perfect match, you have to look at the qualities of the person, not necessarily how much wealth does he have, or what is the physical person, how does it look, more what are the qualities of that person. And that qualities of the person is the most important aspect, the midot of the person, in choosing the right person to marry. And this is one parasha that gives us a lot of indication about the idea of how to choose a spouse. Midot is the most important. Chesed was for Rivka, tzniut. Yitzchak Avinu, he represented the idea of devotion to Hashem in prayer. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.